Hello Aqua, how's it going Aquarius? It's your girl Aqua May and I'm here for an E-King reading for you. So please take this how it resonates. E-King readings are an ancient Chinese divination system. If you haven't heard of it before, the word translates to the book of changes. So this talks about the different phases and changes that we go through in life and helps us to get through it, give us some insight on what we can do to be most successful, right? So we are going to roll the dice. If you haven't seen me do one of these before, my aquas, I'm going to roll it. If I get an even number, it's going to be 2 cards. If I get an odd number, it'll be 1 card. So take what resonates, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you get all your messages. I do different styles of readings, and let's get started. This is for Aquarius, angels, ancestors, spirit team. The universe is in alignment and God is with us. And where did my dice go? I got 1 over here. And then what else do we get? We get 1 again. We got 2. 1 and 1. I feel like you have something new starting. Something new is beginning for you. Something fresh and exciting. Ooh, some type of stability, some type of partnerships. All right, let me see. Let's get 2 cards from my Aquarius. When it comes to the energy that they need at this time, you got number, what did I say? Some type of new beginning, radical change, number 49. I love that. It says, on your own day. Hold on. On your own day, then there is truth and confidence. From the source, creating success, consistency bears fruit. Regrets vanish. Okay, we're going to read the back of that in a second. So I feel like you are coming to a point where you are, enough is enough. Something has to change. And I feel like you're the one enforcing this change, or there's some type of change coming your way. The marrying maiden. Ooh, no longer being number 2. Wow, you are putting yourself first. This is very powerful energy. Okay, so you have number 49 and 54. Radical change says, time for transformation. In the moment of change, there is truth, sincerity, and assured knowledge. The power of the whole unfolding creative process from source through to fruition and fulfillment can enter here and change the world. Regrets vanish along with the past to which they belong. Ooh, a new time is coming. Yes. How can you break the mold? How must the form change to express the essence? So you have a lot of big changes coming up. And like I said, this is you not sitting in the background anymore, because the marrying maiden talks about like the concubine to the king, right? The secondary woman. Okay, so it says, marrying maiden supported the first wife of Chinese noblemen. You are in a supporting role. You are not yet ready to exert influence. Do not yet set intentions or make plans. Feel your way, adapt, and find your place without originating any action or having an agenda of your own. How can you grow into the situation? What does it mean to you to come second? How sustainable is this, right? I feel like you don't like being second. You don't like this idea, but it's an energy also where you have been in the background on purpose. I feel like you also, have put yourself in the background, and it's time for you to come into the forefront, right? You are being, you are some sort of support to others, but it's like still you being in the forefront as a supporter, right? You're an ally to many. And your help, your assistance is going to be needed. Okay, whew, look at this. We got 3 cards right off the top. New beginnings again. That talks about that radical change. That's the full energy, the heart chakra. So your heart is wide open. You are receiving a lot, and you are moving on with the number 6, which is the 6 of Swords. All right, so you have the Fool, the heart chakra, and the 6 of Swords with radical change. The marrying maiden. You're coming out into the light. You're stepping forward. You're no longer in the background. Do you see how this is like stepping out into the light? Stepping out into the forefront. All of these green leaves here, that's the love. That's the energy. That's you stepping into the energy of creativity. Also stepping into the energy of receiving, like the showering of things coming to you. I feel like the light has fallen upon you. You are ready to step into this new light, to this new energy. All right, so let's see what we get with this full energy about the radical changes that we have going on for my Aquarius. Okay, when it comes to your money, they got the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Definitely some sort of expansion. So this new beginning, I don't feel like it's something brand spanking new. I feel like this is something you've already been putting time and effort into. This is a new phase. This is a new level. This is a new experience that you're going to have, right? Something that's going to be, yeah, the justice. It's like you're ready. That's what's happening. The scales have been balanced, right? The time that you needed to wait to do something, you waited. You did what you had to do while waiting, and now the time is right, right? The energy, the two, right? The second person, right? It's like something had to take forefront, but you were next in line, and now your time has come. So this is where that radical change is. This is where you're now first in line. You're no longer in the second place. And I feel like second place is not horrible, right? There's a lot of perks to being in second place, but now you're ready to be in first place, right? I like that. What do we have for the heart chakra when it comes to my aquas? Ooh, the Hermit card is here. Loving on yourself. The Nine of Swords. Releasing a lot. Look at that. 9-9. Let me see what else we get with this. Because I feel like this is definitely a release. The Marian Maiden is also equals 9. It's just 54. So this idea that you are not worthy of whatever... like, you know, it's like when you are secondary, right? When something is secondary, it's only used when needed, right? That idea of being a support and not being the main frame, the main object, the main thing. But I feel like this is where you fight your way through that, right? This is where that type of energy leaves, because you realize with your heart that you are this like you're worthy of something. I feel like you had to really go deep to find this worthiness. You had to almost fight your own self. Yeah, you had to fall in love with yourself. You had to fight yourself of the old you and get over the obstacles of seeing your own star, seeing your own self as this bright shining star, not just for others, but for yourself, right? The Hermit card is the solitary person who goes and seeks out wisdom in many different forms so that they can understand themselves, they can understand other things, and they can take this energy to help others as well. But you're taking the energy where you normally would help others and you're putting it on yourself, right? You're having that battle with yourself to change your mind, to get over things, to get over the hurdle, to end, you know, the turmoil and the anxiety or whatever it is about something. Okay, that heart chakra you got to work on it. If you're not working on it now, that is where the radical change is going to come from your center of you, from your heart. Right? The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, moving on from out of this energy. Yeah, you're flipping the script. It's not easy. Eight of, look at that. You got 2 9s and then 2 8s. You're coming into form. You're coming into the newness of your reality. You're leaving behind a lot. You have definitely moved on from things that you were blinded by, things that you didn't want to see, things that you didn't want to, you know, work on. You didn't want it to be a reality. You didn't want it to be true. Like the air split is giving me with this 8, these 2 8s. But when you come to terms with the Two of Pentacles with something, you have a new perspective. You have a new way of acting and being. And this is the energy that you're moving in. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, let's see what else we get. It's Aquarius is moving on. I feel like you're not even, I just feel like you're over and done with something. You know that it's time, and when it is time, it's just like, let me just do the work, right? And that's what I'm seeing with that Hermit and the Nine of Swords with the Five of Wands. Let me just get up and do this work, right? And it's like your heart just calls you to the game, calls you to the forefront, calls you to where you're supposed to be at. All right, you're moving and shaking in that direction. Excuse me, you had driving. You have animals and driving. It says, how lucky are we to be able to have pets in our lives? So pets are support. Pets are people. Pets help to bring people security, comfortability, a sense of love, right? And it's this energy of driving. Number 49 is here again. So the radical change of, it says it says live your life as you drive. Don't plan too far ahead. So you have a lot of changes coming up. You're not going to know what's happening. So you can't plan too far ahead. You just got to experience in the moment, right? And allow the changes to unfold as they happen. time and allow yourself to be present in the moment. Don't allow yourself to just let life, don't be secondary to life at this time. That's what that energy is. Don't be secondary to life at this time. Put yourself out there in the forefront in the moment, right? And then the animals card is like, you'll have support. You have loyalty around you. You'll have, you know, just this energy of, like, again, this support. Maybe you're getting the support that you need so that you can be number one right now, right? And that's a different thing because you're used to being the support for someone else to be number one, right? Aquarius, we know how that goes. So now you're being pushed up into that light. Humor. Surround yourself with people who have a sense of humor and a smile on their face. Definitely that loyalty, definitely that energy of happiness, of feeling good about what's happening for you, all of that, right? And being very discerning about who you do have in your space at this time, because just because people laugh with you don't mean that they mean you well, but you know, it's reading the room with the humor energy. It's like, you know, when a comedian is on stage, he has to read the room. If he tells a joke and it doesn't hit, the vibe isn't right, he has to move on, right? He has to try to spin it and go into the energy that is in the room, right? To control the energy, control what is happening. So this is you also controlling what is happening in your environment, right? Again, putting yourself out there, putting yourself in the forefront, not being afraid, not, you know, just laughing things off. You probably thought to yourself, I didn't think this day would come, but here it has arrived, right? So Aquarius, this is your message. I hope it resonates for someone out there. If it does, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with more. Bye.